on? Okay. It's me, Nadia, and I'm going to do my first project, or all-out Halloween costume. It's a mermaid with a scenery skirt and some special effects of lights and a bubble gun. So I'm just going to show you a couple of materials that I have and what I have planned, and hopefully I can make these videos as short as possible. Okay. So this is my overall plan. I want the scenery skirt that's going to be made out of installation foam, chicken wire, and different materials, as well as extra materials that are not installation. Here's some other materials that I have not yet decided to use yet, but needles, thread, sewing machine. Here's my fish that I have. I have 2 for my skirt, 1 for my bubble gun, some beautiful rocks just for decoration, my beautiful $1 Dollar Tree lights that's going to go into my fishes for that nice cool effect. And turn that one off. And then what I have over here is some nice skirt scenery underwater effect textures. I have my glitter for my body as well as my skirt scenery, my underskirt for my scenery to cover my feet, kind of, basically. Some nice pretty jewels, some moss, and some little decorative plants that were pre-sprayed. Most of the stuff that I found were at the dollar store. That's at the dollar store. That's from the dollar store. That is in the dollar area of Walmart, but not the sewing kit itself. And the last one is my materials itself, and this is my installation foam that I bought at Lowe's, and I have my chicken wire right here that I'm going to be molding into my skirt. And this lovely beauty is something that is fabulous and cool because I found it in the trash can. So awesome. Love finding free stuff in the trash can. And this is going to be the bottom portion. Was a nice picture. Anyways, so I'm going to use this as my bottom, and my plan is this is going to be the foundation of it all. So it's going to be nice. So I was under 3 minutes, and hopefully my next video will be under 3 minutes as well. Okay, so this is another entry, and I've got flowers, and I've got a crown, some fake grass, a bee wings that I'm going to use as a tail, and I have these cool things to add to my light collection, so I'm going to love the idea of lights. So these cool too, they light up. They don't look like starfish, but they're good enough for me. I also I went to Goodwill and I bought a stapler gun. That's for my sink. And let's see, some staples. And I found some more foam, but cheaper. So, video 2. Okay, so this is Mermaid video number 3. Yeah, Project Mermaid. And what we're doing right now is we're getting the skeleton of my costume. Anthony, my assistant here, is doing the hard work of the hardware of the whole inner skeleton of the costume. And what happened was I originally wanted the chicken net to go all the way up, but the foundation of it wasn't enough to hold it all together. So doing like an A-shaped frame to the scenery skirt so that the chicken net can go on top of it, and we can put our newest material, styrofoam, and we're going to use that onto the skirt. And right now the frame is very light. It's made with the frame wood itself and redwood. So, thank you, Anthony. Awesome. Okay, so Anthony's taking a break, and what we did is we made the skeleton. We're now finished with the skeleton of the scenery skirt, and it is beautiful. Anthony, you did a good job. And so what we did is we basically stapled it and then glued it with Gorilla Glue. So that is our whole, thanks Domino for saying hi. Yeah. So that's what we did. And it expands, that I learned that it expands, so that's cool too. Now we're gonna put the netting, or at least I am. Anthony's gonna go to work.
Okay everyone, so I'm going to try to make this short, and I'm using Anthony's phone this time. What I've done is, it took like no more than 45 minutes to do. Basically it was the chicken wire, and I put it on the base all around of all fours and front, and hopefully all is well. I will enter from the front and wear the costume and everything. Sorry the camera's off, but that's my plan.
Hello everyone. Okay, this is an update on the project, and right now it's looking like a hot mess, but it's got great textures. It's got great textures here, it's got really great textures here, all along here. It's like small little foam bubbles of rocks. So it's coming out good. So what I did was I took some cardboard boxes, I wired it to the chicken wire, then I came back with a hot glue gun and I made these little tabs and I put glue and then kind of like a band-aid, and so you can kind of see the foam and everything, the effect that the foam's having, which looks nice. We're discovering that one foam is better than the other foam, and definitely in size. So, but the front looks really good, and you can kind of see this is the shape of it. So, for the most part, looks good to my standards. There still needs to be a lot of things that need to be fixed before we start painting it and putting other props and stuff there, right here. You kind of see underneath. Most of the stuff that you see right now is underneath the whole project itself, the scenery skirt, but that's the part where people are actually not going to see. So I'm not so sure if I really want to worry about all that stuff and just worry about the eye view of what everybody's going to see from the top view than, you know, below. Because we are definitely, or I definitely am critiquing it a little too hard. Anywho, so that's what I've been doing. Those are my cans over there, goodies. I have the blow dryer out so I can blow dry the ground because there was styrofoam everywhere. So, I can be posted. Looking good. Okay, I had to do it. So this is a preview of what I am hoping for. The tail is the bee wings with the stars on the side. One right there. We have two fish, some flowers, crown, and some artificial grass that will be cut up and placed in different places of the whole project. Right here, I want the lights with the sand and seaweed, and hopefully get this done in little no time. It will start to look like this. So this. Starfish. I want a bottle, but I'm not quite sure where, if I'm going to have it here or there. My fin, and me with the bubble gun in my hand. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm going to walk around. This is the top view of it, and you can see it's got some great dimensions, and of course you can see some of the cardboard poking out, like I was mentioning. view. And then I have found this, so I'm going to put this probably right here. That'd be cool. And then I'm going to put these little fishes in the back here somewhere. So that'd be cool. Okay, this is a cool thing. I can play music and record. How awesome is that? So what I did is I put more insulation foam on it. It's coming out white because of the light, but you can barely see it even if I cover it up. So on this side with the natural light, I did spray it a little bit to give it some more dimension. Let me see if I can turn it without touching it, ruining it, or whatever. And so, yeah, you're not going to see a lot of it, but anyway, so.
Okay, so what we did with all that hard work of, let's see, an estimate of 2 hours for the boxes, 2 hours to figure out how to exactly put the chicken wire on, an hour or so and 30 minutes for the wood to set, 4 hours for styrofoam and box installation, approximately another 4 hours for regular window installation, and let's see, in another total of 3 hours for painting and decorating. So this is our final look at everything. Not our final look, but this is what the result was. I'm like moving around. So I have the fork for details, large. You can see compared to Ariel's fork that she used for her hair. She let me borrow. So and then I have King Tut's crown right there, and I put some Velcro right here, and that goes on for my lights of starfish, and then I shall put my fish right here to glow. And unfortunately I didn't do the fan like I wanted to with the lights, but maybe next year I'll be able to do that, or just a side project and finish it up. Well, that's the look of my scenery skirt. So this is the final product with everything on it. My fin, my fish, the starfish that I added, and I'm just gonna go around and see all the beautiful detail that we put in. Seashells and pebbles, the green that's on top, which is actually more vibrant than what the video is actually showing, which is very surprising. And here's the other side. Unfortunately, I didn't put my fan and lights in, but what I did basically was I measured out a box and I marked it off and put insulation on the side, so when I go inside and it comes together, it looks like one piece instead of just two pieces. And the fin is made out of my pajama bottoms that is hot glued together. I put some rope on the inside right here to give it that nice leg effect fin, and I put some fabric on top of it. The bee's wing is still there, it's inside, and it's also stuffed with newspaper. And the way I get in is I go in from the front of it, I get inside, and I'm strapped in with this fabric and Velcro, and then it goes around my waist. And so this is basically my 2013 costume, scenery skirt for my wet fantasy, wet dream costume mermaid.